What's good, Cowboy Nation? You're here with Jason Sibley with Repping the Star. Uh, I'm be honest with you. It's been a long week. It's hard to shake off a loss like we experienced on Sunday. Um, you don't take any losses well, but you really don't take a loss well when you are playing against the Eagles or a divisional rivalry. So it it's been a tough week. I'll be honest with you. It's almost like a mourning. You know what I mean? You're mourning this loss. It seemed like everywhere I turned, there it was. We reminded of it day in and day out. But it's the game of football, and you have to shake it off and keep moving forward because you have an opponent coming to your house on Sunday, and that is the Giants coming in um, to a game that I feel like a lot of people are overlooking. And I want to tell you, like this, there's no game in the NFL that you can overlook. I don't think there's a single game or an opponent that you can just say, "Hey, because this player's playing, we have to play at this level. If this player's not playing, we have to play at this level." Do not fall into that trap. I'm telling you, like this is not the week that you sit back and just say, "Hey, I'm a play off the record." Don't think about the record. Think about getting a win. We need to play this game from whistle to whistle. This is not a game to overlook. And I know a lot of fans are like, we gonna beat them. I hope we do. But my thing is, don't go into the to it thinking like this is going to be easy game because I'm telling you, there's another team on the other side of that football, and they're ready to sit there and either make a name for themselves or try to make a team, trying to get this cushion their stat lines. You don't want to write off this game. I'm telling you, the biggest example for us is the Cardinals game. That is a game that we kind of came in my personal opinion. I feel like we went into that game and we kind of overlooked a lot of stuff because we looked at who we were playing against. We looked at records and say, hey, we played so hard these past two games, so we don't really have to do much to win this game. And we got embarrassed. We do not want to get embarrassed at home. So it's a big, big game this week. But I feel like the Cowboys are in a position to really make some noise right now. We have the Giants this week. Next week, we have the Panthers. After that, we have the Commanders and then Seattle. So we have some games that are on paper winnable games. It just matters how we come out and play these games. If we come out and play the game that we should play, we could look around and be right there. And here's another thing that's working in our favor. The Eagles are on a bye week this week, but they're going to come back to some pretty hard games. I want to say it's San Francisco, the Chiefs, Buffalo. They have some games on their schedule that they could actually lose. And you look around, by the time we play the Eagles again, we have an even match record. So this is a very important, but it's about us coming out here and taking care of business. I would love to see in this game that we get Brandon Cooks open. I want to see them scheme him more open. I don't want them to wait down till end of the season, probably potentially in the playoffs. We make it to now start trying to utilize him. Utilize him now, like scheme him open. CD Lamb complained, and after that, you saw him sit there being schemed open and getting over 150 yards in two games. Like, do the same thing with Brandon Cooks. I would love to see Brandon Cooks really kind of take off, but um, we did sign a player. I actually don't really have much opinion about it. Martavius Bryant. He's been out of the league for 5 years now. I don't really have any expectations for him. And that's not a dig or anything like that. What I'm saying is, if it's a situation where he's a practice squad player, and maybe he shows something in practice that we're like, we could utilize that. I'm all for it. We've signed him for veteran minimum, but if it's a situation where you think it's going to take away from Gallup or it's going to take some snaps away from Tolbert and things like that, I don't really think that that's where we are. He is a little older, and he hasn't played in the NFL. And even in his interview yesterday, he even mentioned he said, "I'm not in football shape yet." So I don't really have any expectations right now. He is a big body, over 6 foot tall, 200 something pounds. Like this is a guy that I could potentially see them utilizing in the red zone. So we need that big body. But as of right now, I don't have any expectations for him just yet. I hope this is something that down the line we're gonna look around and be like, man, what a great pickup we did. But I don't have any expectations right now. My biggest expectation right now is for the Dallas Cowboys to step up on Sunday. So we're playing the Giants, we're playing their third string, but I don't care. We don't have tape on this kid. Only thing he started maybe a few games the past 2 weeks, but we don't have a lot of tape. He hasn't had a full practice yet. So I really want us to be prepared, stay on our P's and Q's, and get this W. So I'll be back with y'all on Sunday after the win or loss. Hopefully a win. Cowboys, Giants, Cowboys 35, Giants 14. Peace.